Hello, everybody that's jumping on. Stella, I just sent through your reading via email so you can go have a look at that. Off today, yeah, lying in bed listening to the sounds in your background. Yeah, the dog's barking. Life happening. How are your Ugg boots going? Have you worn them yet? Are they keeping you warm? Yeah, I sent through part two, Stella. It's on your email. Okay, let's get to it. The live is called Act Now, the collective, okay, and we're going to do it at about 4 minutes. I'm just going to say hi to everybody. So, Marissa, hello, Kritika, Barbara, Sweeter, Joe, Gemini, Girly, Malika, Sarah, Queen, Faya, Chocolate, Freedom, and the Space Cowboy. If you are not on the list, thank you, Queen. If you're not on the list, or if I didn't call your name, let me know. Yeah, I sent it a couple of minutes ago, just before I went live. Okay, I did that this morning. I've been up since about, I don't know, 4:30. I went to sleep quite early last night. It's Kuningan where I am. I'm in Bali right now, and we're having a celebration today. So, a special day for the Hindu people here. So, yeah. Hi, Will. How are you? So, I've got quite a few people online. We're going to get straight into the collective, which is called Act Now. Act now. What does that mean for you? Does that mean you need to act on jumping on a job interview for some, or looking for work? Does it mean to go towards that person that you've been crushing on? What does it mean to you? Okay, it will mean something different to everybody, but it is now the time to act. Okay, 100%. We've got Saturn leaving us very, very soon at the end of May, and around the 22nd, I think it is. We've got a full moon in Scorpio coming up on the 12th of May. Unfortunately, I won't be able to do a full moon reading, but maybe I'll do one, a preemptive one for tomorrow. We have lots of things going on astrologically. We have Jupiter coming into the fray on the 8th of June, and it will stay there for 18 months. So check out your sun, your rising. Look at any Jupiter astrology video. There's plenty out there. I go to Lunatic Astrology, which is in the description. So if you want to go to her channel, she's very, very, very good, and she posts a lot. She posts daily, basically, about what's going on with the universe, not just like about Jupiter, but like where astrologically we're sitting and what we have to like be aware of. I think a lot of people are not aware how much the planets do affect our lives, and the full and the new moons, etc., and not just like what's going on up there. So go and have a look at that. Hi, Ethereal Muse. So yeah, what are you needing to act on? Like I said, it will be different for everyone. Let's have a look and see what the wisdom of the oracle wants to bring forward. I'm going to have to clear up my table today. It's a bit of a dog's breakfast. It's a bit of a mess. I've been doing a lot of readings. I've got a lot of private bookings. So if you want to jump on that 50% off, it's available for 2 more days, okay? That's 50% off all of my private readings. I think I'll just tell you how much they are. So it's $25 US for 30 minutes and $40 US for an hour, okay? It's $50 US for a 2025 reading, okay? So let's have a look and see what's here. I think for a lot of us, we need to pull back our energy right now and just like be at home with ourselves and have some rest, get clear, meditate, and look at every area of your life and what it is exactly that you need to change or act on. I feel that there's a lot of blessings coming in if you do the work. Okay, if you just carry on with illusions that are around you, and not sort of like, you know, that lack of mindset. Nothing's going to change. Okay, it's really important. Okay, it doesn't look a mess. It feels messy. So it's really important to be very honest with yourself. Source peace wherever you can with the changes that are coming about. We've got the peace card. Think more positively about everything that's going on around you, and be very honest about the people that are in your life and who you need to remove. Okay, I removed someone from my life recently, and if she's watching, she'll know who she is. Oh, it's not you, Joe. And there's a reason for that, because, you know, we need to set our boundaries with others. We need to be very honest with ourselves about who those people are. They could be family members, but, you know, if you haven't blocked that person or stopped talking to them, or if you haven't like put some sort of boundary up, it's time to do so. It's time to act now. Okay, because you are moving into some sort of I should think not. We are moving into a completely different time frame, okay, that is going to bring so much abundance and new beginnings. Are you open for it, guys? Are you open for these new beginnings? Are you open to take risks on things, and take a risk on yourself mainly, right? Trust in yourself. Look at that Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Ace of Wands, Ace of Wands, okay? New beginnings, growth, creativity, projects, passion, whatever new thing you want to start, it is time. Act now, okay? Walk away from the past, walk away from things or people that do not have your best interests at heart. Remove that self-infliction as well, that self-sabotage. It's time to let it go, okay, and to act. But first of all, you may have to pull back and rest first to get your mind clear. Why is there no place like home card here, please, Spirit? Thank you. Yeah. Put some love back into yourself, attention back into yourself, okay? Self-satisfaction. It's not being selfish. Selfishness is very important, because if we're not selfish, if we're not putting ourselves first, how the hell can we expect another person to, okay? Yeah, do everything from a place of love and kindness, okay? Remove conflict. You may need to have some sort of meditation if you're not quite sure, if you're not using your intuition about who you need to release to get more stable in your life, because for your stability to come in requires great thought, I'm hearing. Okay, what does that mean? So some of you may be wanting to really have a good think about what's going on. Some of you, I'm hearing, are in a marriage, you're not happy, okay? That may be for one of you out there, not obviously for everybody. But yeah, could be a fire sign. I could be picking up on, maybe this reading is a clarification that you're not in the right relationship, okay? Could be a fire sign, Sag, Aries, Leo. That could be for one person. Why is the Orphan card here? Yeah, look at this. So this is coming up a lot. Remove the illusion that you don't have everything you need. God created us absolutely perfectly with everything we need. And then we were conditioned from a child to feel that to be whole, to be satisfied, to be respected is to have the job, the car, the wife, the husband, whatever, okay? You are perfect just as you are. Take away the illusion that you do not have enough, because you do. Hi, Chanley. Hi, Eve. How are you? Thank you. I've got a couple of moderators on here. Thank you, Queen. Thank you, Chanley. Queen was making a list. Why is the truth be told card? It's time to remove the illusion and act now, guys. Act now to remove any illusions from your life. That's where the success lies right now. Source peace. Connect with people who are supposed to be, who you have soul contracts with, okay? You may get curious as to who those people could be. You do have soul contracts with people, okay? And get on the right track by putting, you know, putting that energy of peace. I sent Joe, did I put this on my channel? I can't remember. Anyway, I sent Joe this video on YouTube Shorts. I don't want to talk about it too much, but it's like, are you happy? I think I talked about this the other day. I think it was in my channeled messages from I channeled messages from that video about the fact that, you know, it's not happiness we should be sourcing, it's peace. Okay, let's have a look and see what else is here. High unity. So really important to get out of that lack of mindset, really important to remove the illusion. Have a really good think about what that could be for each one of you, because there's a regeneration coming here. Who do you need to remove? Who do you need, or what do you need to detach from? Possibly some of you have got vices, addictions. We all have, we all do. Even if it's going to the gym too much or trying to strive towards that thing that we really want, and using things to fill that gap. Okay, get clarity on what that is, because there's some sort of shedding of the old skin here. Who in your life is taking? All right, who is that? All right, who is taking love from you that does not deserve it? All right, get back on the right track. Get back on the right track. Get grounded. Queen of Pentacles. Get grounded. Get serious about what you want to bring into your life. Meditation. Manifestation. There is an amazing manifestation video in the description by Dolores Canon if you want to go check that out. It's probably the best manifestation video I've ever found. And I've looked at a few, trust me. Okay. Joe. Okay, so Unity, I've put you on the list. Chandler, you're on the list. Through Muse, we have Will, Ari that jumped in. Eve as well. Okay. If anyone did donate, please let Chanley know and we can move forward with that reading first. If you did donate, otherwise we'll go to the first person on the list, who was Stella. So hi Helga, how are you? Please guys, don't post questions in the feed. If you're new here, you wouldn't know. But the problem is, the energy comes through from other people when they start posting questions. And that's something sort of new that's been happening. If I'm doing a reading, however, for someone, so if I'm doing a reading for Stella, it may relate to you, okay? So don't go away. Like every reading that's on here for someone, it may be a similar question that you've got, and especially if it's a general on the messages in there maybe for you. So yeah, which is really cool, because then you're not waiting for your question, you're also getting a lot of answers from other people's questions. Okay, let's have a look at finances for Stella. I don't want to go into much into part 2 of your reading, but part 2 of your reading did touch on finances. And it was about like, oh, I don't really say it because it's your reading, but we're doing a reading anyway, so what's the difference? But basically saying about how important, and this is for everyone, like how important it is to understand what will make you happy materially and what you will not. You can have a very flash car and a very flash house, but be very lonely and miserable and not happy with other things in your life. So I think I touched on that. What will make you really happy? Do you use the money you have, I'm hearing, like to put back into yourself? Okay. Okay, Chanley, all good. All right. Question for Stella. Let's have a look at Stella. Finances, any movement going on, and you know, whether she should move. However, I would never tell you to do anything. Spirit is just, as you know, advice. There is the opportunity to move, even move and travel. For you, Stella, I think it's really important that you look at what you're using your money for. If you're just putting it aside, and I'm not telling you not to save, but there's something here about giving back to yourself. If you always wanted to go to a particular place in the world, plan it, go there, okay? That's what life is for. Ace of Cups. Give back to yourself. There's a lot of opportunity. Oh, this came out for you in part 2. Okay, so the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. The lack of mindset is not going to bring money towards you. The manifesting more money again and again and again is not going to bring more money towards you because you're telling the universe you don't have it. There's a fine line between manifesting and manifesting too much, okay? You can over-manifest, especially, well, with anything, okay? Three of Swords in the reverse. What are you telling yourself you can't have financially? It's all about your mindset here. If you're saying you can't have this, that, and the other, you're not going to get it, okay? I manifested something, I'm not going to say what it is, but I manifested something not too long ago, but long enough ago to sort of like remember when it was. And now it's coming to fruition now, but it was about 2-3 months ago, approximately. So you have this patience required here as well when you manifest. When you do that journaling, when you imagine what you want and imagine the best life you could have and the best person and version of yourself you can be, or the person you want to be with, whatever. And then, you know, we can't expect things immediately, all right? We cannot expect it immediately. So this is about enjoying what you have, like the finances you have. Look at that, the card of manifestation. Whatever you are trying to bring in on a financial level, a career level, whatever it is, something, as long as you've got love and passion for what it is, okay? Yeah, there's a fear, and that's the thing that holds humans back, is fear, okay? Fear is what holds everybody back. Look at that Ten of Pentacles. You will receive, if you change your mindset to not having, to I will have and I do have, you will receive the Ten of Pentacles, which is like having. It all comes down to choosing a different path in regards to your mindset, okay? And putting work into yourself. I found since I've started, like, I stopped drinking alcohol, well, Joe's like, no, she didn't. Well, I had a little wine when I was away, but, you know, we won't go there. But it wasn't a lot. But I'm talking about, like, I was drinking a lot, and when I started, stopped drinking, and a little bit of wine's okay, right? A little bit of, you just gotta know when to stop. I never used to know when to stop, that was my problem. But ever since I've been like pouring back into myself, like even like, you know, I do top to toe days. I'm gonna do that today, where I just like hair and my nails and my nail varnish and all that sort of thing. Once I started to put back into myself, I started to notice a huge difference with my manifestations, okay? So give back to yourself. Marissa, you're on next. If anyone wants to donate to jump the queue, you can do so. And you will, I don't know if Aeve did donate, did she? I don't know. If you did, Aeve, he or she, I don't know. If you did, post your question. Thank you, Aeve. Post your question. Marissa, you will be after Aeve. Let's bring some messages for Aeve. What are you frightened of, Aeve? What is the fear here? There's a lot of fear. There's possible sleepless nights. Yeah, you need to change your mindset too. Everyone needs to change their mindset, and we all need a reset as well. And you keep needing to keep reminding yourself of how you should be thinking, viewing, perceiving, okay? And it's hard to do. It's not something that's going to happen overnight. It's taken me a lot of practice, and slowly, once you change your mindset, everything is just peaceful and fine, okay? What's going on with Kamal? Will we talk soon? He's a Scorpio. We are connecting emotionally. Okay. Well, I'm going to tell you something for nothing, that if a masculine wants you, they will go to any length to have you, to speak to you, to be in touch with you. It may just be like, he's not that into you, okay? That's what I'm getting. He's just not that into you. He was part of a soul contract, I do feel, but it was more so like to something about you needing to have more fun, or something about, yeah, there's a lot of fear here. There's a lot of fear that he won't contact you. You're guarded, possibly about yourself, that you're doing the right thing, or that you're on the right path. There's heartbreak here as well. Like, you feel really sad that, like, whatever he's done is affecting you on an emotional level. You're overthinking something as well. So I'm just saying how it is. Spirit will just say it how it is, okay? Aid, what's here? Show me for Aid. Yeah. So there's been a stagnant slowdown. Yeah. And you're dissatisfied in regards to this situation. 9 of Cups in the reverse. Again, go back to the collective. You need to pour the love back into yourself. You will magnetize those to you, how you treat yourself, if that makes sense. This is possibly not a twin flame. Twin flame card in the reverse, okay? Perhaps you thought they were, and Spirit's saying they're possibly not, like maybe you thought that that was the one, but Spirit's saying that's not the one, okay? Yeah, and you're feeling abandoned, you're feeling like this right now. I understand that. Things have come to a halt and a stop. You could even be trying to like find out what they're doing, going on a social media platform that you're friends with them on, trying to find out what's happening with their life. So what is happening, Spirit? What is happening? What are they thinking? King of Pentacles in the reverse. So they're feeling very unstable, not grounded, possibly just not ready for a relationship, not financially where they want to be. Their work may be suffering in some way, okay? Why did they do this? They're not mature enough on an emotional level to have a relationship, okay? They're not mature enough on an emotional level. They're not ready for a relationship. All these cards are coming up in the reverse. Page of Cups is here, which can talk about immaturity in emotions, and they need to get more balanced. This is a Pisces energy, okay? The Page of Cups. Scorpio or Cancer. We have Sagittarius here. Yeah. They've got a lot of healing to do, emotional healing that they haven't done. And that's the clarity that you needed today, okay? Even though it's making you feel like this, even though it's making you feel like this is the truth you need to hear. They're not ready on an emotional level, and you don't want to be with someone, you know, like that, okay? Look at that fear. There's a lot of fear here. A lot of fear. Fear that you'll be alone, feel that you're abandoned. Look at this. This always happens to me. Why is this happening to me? We don't want you to be in this energy, but the question that you asked, you're getting the answers to. Intuitively, you knew this anyway. They're not ready. They're not emotionally ready. Okay. You deserve someone that has a loyal heart. You deserve someone that you can put the energy into thinking about, and they deserve your energy, okay? And you deserve theirs. You will be happy, okay, with the right person. It's just probably not this person. All right, let's pull a couple more cards, and then we'll move on to the next person. Advice or focus for Aid. I mean, you can always turn things around, but, you know, it depends upon him. You may be ready for a soul journey with him. You may feel that he is the right one, but he's not ready, okay? And that's the problem. He could align in the future, right? There's a need to have more trust here in a divine detour I'm seeing, okay? And there it is. I'm seeing that card, and there straight away it came out. That's just clarification to me that the right information is coming through for you. It's time to heal. It's time to look at what you need to make you feel happy within yourself. The more effort and love you put into yourself, even though it may be unfamiliar and foreign, and straight away to do that because you possibly haven't done that, ultimately in the end, you'll just feel a huge amount of blessings. Okay, there's always enough people in the world. Spirit saying, like, there's plenty of people in the world, and they are coming in towards you. There's a new relationship. It's time to think differently about yourself and about your future, and believe in yourself more. Believe that you are worthy. Don't let another person make you feel like you're not. Okay, and there's a need to surrender to this now. Okay, things will work out for you. There is happiness coming in. Marissa, post your question. I don't see it with that person though. Not in the immediate future. Okay. Hi Elaine, how are you? Will I have another intimate encounter with Vaughn? Woo! Look out. Marissa, will Marissa have another intimate encounter with Vaughn? I'm picking up really strong earth energy, but he could be a fire sign. I don't know, what are you telling yourself about this person? Like, are you looking for love? There's some sort of illusion here that you are... What does your intuition also, I'm hearing, tell you? Like, what do you feel from on a gut level? I think the opportunity is going to be there. But I think that, like, you need to set some sort of boundary. And even if it's an energetic one, like, protect your energy. Why am I hearing that? 5 of Swords, the Empress, all in the upright place for it. Let's get some upright cards here. Strength. Libra, Taurus. I want that one in the reverse. Strength, Leo. Yeah, no. I think there's always the opportunity to be intimate with the masculine. Like, would you have another intimate encounter? I think it's up to you. But there's something here about your worth. Like, are you strong enough to say no? Do you really need that? Do you want that? Is that something that's going to make you happy? Maybe that's the conflict you have in your own mind. But don't expect anything in return. So it's a possible yes, okay? But I don't think it's anything like that's going to turn into a relationship. So if you're happy just with the intimacy, that's what you're going to get. But you're like, don't be clingy, don't be needy, don't be trying to chase him, okay? And don't expect a relationship. Maybe you don't want one relationship. Yeah, it's very possible. It might not happen right tomorrow, but there's something about waiting. I think yes, but I don't think there's any maturity there on his part on an emotional level. Yeah, that's just clarified it. The Lovers and the Page of Cups. There's no maturity on an emotional level to, like, turn it into a relationship, as long as you know that, okay? Set your boundaries here. There's something about setting your boundaries. Perhaps he wants a relationship. Like, perhaps he wants something out of it and you don't. I feel that's more. Yeah. I think there's some disappointment. Just be careful you don't hurt this person. Like, because they may, like, really have something for you. They may be really interested on a passionate level, but then it may want to, like, they may have aroused feelings in them for you, like love. And if you don't want that, just make sure that you set that boundary and understand. Oh, okay. He's already in a relationship, yeah. He may get emotionally attached, but he's not ready for a relationship. Even with the person he's with, I don't feel. Well, definitely not if he's playing around with you. No judgment or anything. Elaine, I'm laughing. I think if you can have fun with him, that's the main thing. Elaine, post your question. No judgment. Just be careful. Be careful. Elaine, let's have a look. Let's see for Elaine. Post your first question. Elaine, I'm going to bring some oracle cards for you. Okay, let's see what's here for Elaine. These are brand new. These are called Shadows of Light, which is a really interesting name. Shadows of Light. I don't know if they're online. I bought them in the shop over here in Bali, and I'm yeah, they are beautiful cards. Beautiful. General right now for your energy, okay? We have a full moon coming up, guys, in Scorpio on the 12th of May. Now, I don't know why I'm saying that now, but there's something significant possibly, Elaine, in regards to that particular date. So just write that date down, see how you're feeling around that day as well, because it is a Scorpio energy. Scorpio is not the easiest, especially on a full moon. Okay. Number 7, 43. I've been talking about kindness for quite a few weeks now. Kindness is probably the most important thing and value we can have in life, right? Just being kind to others, understanding, okay, that everyone's on their own journey, and we have to, there's compassion and empathy here for others, and it being strong for other people. So maybe you're needing to be strong for another person in the month of May, okay? Number 27, my favorite number, the number 9, 44, 43, 8. You are open. I'm just going to say, Spirit is really wanting to open you to a spiritual awakening at this point. May be littered, I'm hearing, littered with paranormal activity, dreams, magic, the unknown, the occult. I'm hearing all these like words to do with paranormal. Do not be afraid. Okay, I'm also hearing there's something about something coming in that's going to bring you a lot of strength. Could be something to do with your health as well, but like on a, you know, this could be like looking into natural medicines and things like that, okay? There's a lot of self-empowerment for the month of May. And being kind to others will also self-empower you, if that makes sense. Hi, Tiara. Tiara. Sorry if I'm pronouncing your name incorrectly. All right. Number 9 again. So you have 9 now. Okay. Meditation. This is really interesting. There's a lot of magical, mysterious energy coming through. Okay, this will be resonating with you, I do feel. There's a lot of growth in regards to your spirituality. Be vulnerable, be open to it, especially like any paranormal stuff coming through, if that makes sense. Okay, Tiara, yes, I only go on for 2 hours. You are on the list. All right. Flexibility. You may have to be flexible with someone or something. There's a lot of leaning towards meditation, spiritual practice in May for you. It's open, it's there for you if you want it. Breath work will be very significant, or really help you be calm, okay? And there's a message coming in, from possibly a soulmate energy, okay? Let's have a look at more. There's a lot of growth here. You may be hearing from a masculine. Could be a water sign. Yeah, could be older than you. Okay. It could be someone you were into or interested in the past. Could be John. Okay. What's this message about, Spirit? What's this message about that's here for May, for Elaine? What's this message? Oh, someone could be wanting to be intimate with you, okay? Maybe you're feeling a bit passionate, or someone else is feeling a bit passionate in May. Someone you know. I do feel it's someone you know, okay? I feel it's possibly someone who you've disconnected from. That I don't believe they're for you, as in your future, like a soulmate energy, or twin flame energy, but I feel that you could have some fun intimately with someone, if that's what you want, okay? I've added you to the free list, Tiara, but I may not get to you. Okay, I can't promise that I'll get to everyone on the free list. Okay. Yeah, I do feel intimacy and passion are very much part of March. I keep wanting to say March. Maybe you met this person in March. But in May, possibly towards the end of May, 22, 23, 24, I'm hearing, maybe they are that age. But I don't think so. I think it's more like the dates of March. I keep saying March, May, sorry. Yeah, I mean, this person may really satisfy you. I don't think they're emotionally ready for a relationship, but they could come in and be like, hey, do you want to hook up? Do you want to go to watch a movie or something? And then it turns into something else. So there's like... And the devil can also talk about like the occult to me. Just be careful, make sure that you are protecting your energy, especially if you want to do anything, you know, on that level. I don't like to say things out loud because I don't practice it, although I used to do bits and pieces of like the darker side, but not for a very, very long time, and I wouldn't go there again. But, you know, as long as you're protecting yourself, you can try. It's up to you. Question 2, Elaine. Let's do these cards. The Animal Spirit Oracle. Spirit Animal Oracle deck. Is there something you're learning? I'm hearing something you're possibly going to learn. There is like a feeling of, for you, there's a feeling of needing to be very disciplined with yourself, Elaine, in May, because I feel there's like that devil type of Capricorn energy where you're like, do what you want when you want, if that makes sense, okay? Yeah, so that kindness card that came out first is just be kind to people, okay? You can be detached. You can be detached, but you don't have to be nasty. You can be kind to others, okay? You don't have to be like doing things for people, and you know, you have to set your boundaries as well. Maybe you need to put some love and work back into yourself. Right, there's clarity coming about that. I think that I don't think you're the sort of person that detaches from others on an empathetic level. Maybe you just need to put that empathy back into yourself. If you feel you don't want to give it to others, then you need to put it into yourself. Spirit's saying give with gratitude and grace. So give what you can to others around you. Give your time, your energy when you can, and as much as you can, but without depleting your own, okay? So it's time for a bit of a deep dive here into why. Maybe prayer will help. Prayer will definitely help. Ask your guides to help you understand, okay, why this is happening or why you're feeling a certain way about other people. There is possibly a detachment because Spirit wants you to detach from certain energies, which is important, okay, to do that so you can find that soul group, right, that soul tribe that is your people, okay. Yeah, clear out the clutter. Perhaps you still need to release some energies. It doesn't mean to say, like I said, you have to be nasty to people, but you can just like walk away. Walk away. Hi, Cookies. Time to heal. So you're going through some sort of healing journey at the moment with yourself. Try and sit in the present moment, okay? Try and be present. Try and do some Base chakra, I'm seeing red. I'm seeing red. Maybe you're gonna get angry with something or someone. What is here? So red, using like, yeah, you can overcome this. Overcoming obstacles card has come out. Like there's something here about, you know, you're not normally like this, but Spirit is wanting you to pull back your energy to be able to understand and be clear who you need to remove and continue with your healing, which we're all going through. Look at that. That's exactly the card I was thinking. So that's just clarity. There's someone you need to release in your life. There's someone you need to definitely detach from, even on an energetic level. There's a lot of clarity coming in. Swords, 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 okay? And that's the card I was thinking of, that foundation, that red, okay? Right? So remove yourself from her energy. Cookies, post your question. Cookies, what's your, oh, Tiara donated as well, okay. Thank you, Tiara. Tiara, I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Cookies, what's your screen name? Like, what's your PayPal name, sorry. Okay. Tiara, post your question. If anyone else donated, let me know so I can go to do your reading next, okay? Sometimes I miss it on Queen, question mark. So Elaine, Tiara, Cookies, okay. Cookies, let me know what your link is. Sorry, Cookies under Cooks, okay, thank you. I'll do your reading next. Let me do Tiara first. What do you need to know in general? Will Leo and I get in a relationship? Okay, will Leo and I get into a relationship? Is Leo the person or Leo the star sign? That's the first thing I would be asking. Working with crystals will be very good for you. I actually see you searching for something as well. I think it's a literal object in your home. You may have lost something, or you may be looking for something. This could have happened, be happening now, or be happening in the near future. Just make sure you know where you're putting things, because I feel it's like something that's quite important and you're stressing about finding it. So you've lost something in your home. There's a lot of success coming your way. There's a lot of blessings. I do feel that, okay? There's a lot of nostalgic memories. I was actually thinking, I got an email from someone and I started thinking about them. I was like, there's a lot of passion. There's a lot of passion, okay? Oh, that's okay. I've got Tiara's payment. I was wondering what Cookies was, but I got the answer to that. Let me just do Tiara's reading before I reply to anyone that's putting things up. There's a very strong twin flame energy with you around you, Tiara. Tiara. Sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, but it's okay. That's okay. Spirit's saying you don't care. Okay, there's twin flame energy. What is going on here? All right, recent past, we have a period of rejuvenation, regeneration, rest. Possibly you've been ill or something with like the flu. I don't see it being anything major. This could be coming up for you as well, so make sure you're keeping your immune system high, all right? Putting that defense barrier up, because I'm feeling health now. Okay. The sun energy, I do feel this with you. I feel a lot of happiness coming in, a lot of excitement, possibly with the Leo or with Leo, with this growth here. You're sick now, yeah, because I feel that illness. So rest, rejuvenate, hydrate, okay. You will be better and you will be fine. And get more vitamin D, I just want to say. Wow, look at this. Someone thinks you're amazing. You are amazing. I'm also getting, I just picked up a really strong feeling from Chandler Mastiff, or another Virgo channel that I watch. So go watch Chandler. Or if you go to another Virgo channel, he's got another channel as well. He's really cool. I think you'd really like Chandler. He's a really good reader. And you're really going to relate to him. I just started talking like him and I saw him, so in my mind's eye. So there's something about that. Maybe you already watched Chandler. Okay, so fertility, this is Taurus, Libran energy. We also have Leo energy with the sun here. Communication is key. And also trust in yourself more, okay? Especially if you're feeling like there's a need to trust in yourself more, just as I pulled the deception card out, okay? You need to have more sort of faith that you've got it. I'm just wanting to go like that. Maybe you do that. You've got the goods and you know how to use them. That's what Spirit just said, okay? Okay, third eye chakra. There's a need to trust more in yourself and others, okay? Maybe you're waiting for this person to contact you, right? Another Virgo channel. Go to another Virgo channel. I think he's in my description as well. I'm not sure. For my go-to channels. Heart chakra. Third eye chakra. So trust in yourself more. Focus a lot is on love. I do feel a lot of blessings coming in regards to love for you. Let's have a look at this Leo. And so we have Leo energy and we have the heart chakra. So love in regards to Leo, and the person is called Leo, so that's amazing. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, show me more. Right. After you've recovered a need to get grounded, you're going to have a lot more clarity in regards to Leo in the near future, okay? Clarity, the strength, Leo energy, okay? And the sun, so you've got double Leo here. Pisces in the reverse, the Hanged Man. This is definitely seeing clearly about which direction that relationship is going in. Reclaim your independence and reclaim your power. I'm seeing the Panther Spirit from this deck. There's a lot of passion. You've got two aces. I really feel like there's a lot of amazing things. Like I'm getting really excited for you. Okay, Seven of Cups in the reverse. Yep, you've already sinned past any illusion. Ten of Pentacles. The Devil. Beautiful. The King of Cups. There's a huge attachment here. I think he's really attached to you. If he's not already, then he will be. I think there's love coming here. You're really needing to also put a lot of love into yourself, but make sure that you remain independent and free to a point, okay? This is, this could be twin flame, okay? I'd love to see the Four of Wands or the Eight of Pentacles come out. Let's see. Okay. Look at that. Eight of Pentacles. I feel this person is your twin flame. It might take you a little while to realize it, but you've got like a roller coaster ride coming up with this person in a good way. If you want it, of course, if you want it. Really nice. Okay, Tiara, thank you. Cookies, post a question. Cookies, post a question. Cookies, I really want to use this deck for you, okay? Oh my goodness. Thank you, Tiara. I don't understand your question. You're sad about a work situation. The Gemini and I. The Gemini and I. So the Gemini is JP, if that makes sense to me. That makes sense to me. JP and I like each other. People are pretty much like each other. I don't know why. Do you see JP isn't taking action? Okay, I hope that I'm going to bring forward, Spirit will bring forward the right stuff anyway that you need to know. I think you need to remove yourself from this right now and just like on an energetic level, on a mental level, not overthink it. I think you're overthinking it. Just like lie back, relax, stand back, observe, watch things happen, okay? Look, redirect your energy onto, I'm getting the full energy. I'm also getting like a lot of happiness though for you in regards to your career. Redirect your energy to something else. Put your energy into your work, into yourself, possible travel, okay? Simplifying things. You're overthinking this, okay? Completely overthinking this. Everything is fine. Everything is smooth sailing here. Christmas may be significant to you. There's something about Christmas, children. A breakthrough is at hand. All right. So things are going to change, but it's trust in the divine plan. Okay? Something's going on. Stay out of the situation. If your boss wants to behave a certain way, let him behave that way. What you need to do is you need to focus on what makes you happy right now. Expand your horizons. Simplify your life. And just seeing the Fool card, maybe you want to go away, maybe you want to like literally go somewhere, maybe you want to look for another job, maybe Spirit's trying to remove you from something. You need to think differently. Yeah. Especially in regards to, I feel your boss. Everything is fine. Everything is going to be fine. Between you and JP, I think that you are being too open, like too needy in some sort of way about wanting him or wanting his attention, or like there's a need to remove yourself from that energy and look at a different path that's like something that's going to make you excited, that does not include either your boss or JP, okay? So you've got information incoming while you're focusing on something else and forging your own path or a different path or whatever that is. There's information coming that's going to help you understand on an emotional level what you need to do. Okay? Yeah, it's going to give you a lot of clarity about what you need to do in regards to JP. Okay? Yeah, you're going to find something out that has been hidden from you in regards to JP or your boss, but I feel it's more like it's time that you got some information. Spirit's going to show you something that's been hidden from you. Twin flame energy, judgment. I'm just not sure whether this is JP or this is a new person coming in. And I don't think Spirit's going to show me very clearly. I feel it could be somebody new. Okay. Whatever it is that you really want is coming in. And whatever's being hidden is going to show itself. Right? And you have twin flame energy. It's not being very clear whether it's JP or a new person. But the star is here with the Page of Pentacles. So something new is coming in that is like so what you want. It is so what you want. You're changing. Things are changing. Things are changing. Okay. Things are changing. My goodness. Look at that transformation. 8 of Wands. Things are changing rapidly. Follow your gut. There's a lot of success coming in here for you as well. In regards to the Gemini, if things have been going slowly, they're going to ramp up again. Okay. If it's what you want. All right. I feel that a lot of people just think like tarot is set in stone. You have your own choices and you can use your own discernment, and you don't have to follow, not that you don't have to follow the advice or the focus, but like you can change anything you want, okay? Well, you can, but that's another question. Okay, I'm going to have a quick break. I don't know who is here. Okay, we got Kachika that's next, but I don't know if they're online anymore. I'm going to have a quick break. I've been on for an hour. I'm just going to regroup. I won't be too long. Hello, thank you so much for waiting. Let's go to it. I just needed to have a bit of a reset. I don't know if Kritika's still here. Davina, hi. Kritika, general for my current situation guidance. Okay, Freedom, hi Freedom. You didn't miss your turn. You're on the list and you're a little bit further down the list though. Okay. D, hi D. Okay, let's have a look for Katika. I want to pull one of these cards. We haven't pulled one of these today. It's from the Seasons of the Witch Oracle. I just feel drawn to this, and these are very deep cards, so maybe a very philosophical message for you. Let's see what comes through. What does Spirit want Kritika to know right now? What's the most important thing in Kritika's life, Spirit? Please come through me and work through me to show me clearly what Kritika needs to know. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Yeah, to the Chariot energy. So you've got the number 9 or the number 18, maybe significant. And this is about moving in the right direction. So if you feel that you are not, you are moving in the right direction, okay? There's something here about freedom and liberation with the horse spirit, okay? And let's pull some spirit animal oracle. So I'm being drawn to, there's a reason this came out to do with animals. So animals may be significant to you right now. You may have pets, something about children possibly as well. So if you're unsure how to break free of something here, Spirit is saying liberate yourself from something, which means release, okay? Release something. So clear out the clutter. I saw that. See the bigger picture of something as well. Like there's a need to stand back and look at all aspects and perceptions of everything in your life in every area, which brings me to sort of like the healing energy. Oh wow, see the bigger picture. There you go, the giraffe spirit. Thank you, Spirit. The number 29 or the number 11 may be significant. Watch your words and how you speak to yourself, okay? I have a lady dog. Oh, a lady dog. I love that, a lady dog. So yeah, watch your words. Be careful how you speak to yourself. The number 9 again. So 9 is significant, or Virgo or Libra. You could be a Libra Virgo cusper, or you could have that in your chart, okay? Now is a lucky time. We have Jupiter coming in on the 8th of June, right? So it's a lucky time. Number 4, this breaks down to the number 49, 13, or the number 4. Could be significant. Fertility. Animals are very significant to you. You have a very strong affinity with animals. They are able to understand you, okay? There's something about using your mind and your words, okay? So a lot of air energy. 1111 we have here. You could be seeing 1111. You may think you cannot overcome any obstacles, but you can, okay? I'm going to put that in the upright. It all depends upon how you talk to yourself, okay? The abundant universe will provide. If you feel that you do not have enough, you will always have enough. Spirit's always going to support your abundance, okay? I just heard the dog whisperer. Like, you know, you can almost read your animal's thoughts. All right, what else do we have? Beginning a new cycle. So there's some sort of new day dawning here. Okay, just let it happen. Don't force it. Just let it happen. Okay? Yeah, go with the flow. There's a new flow coming here. Everything is smooth sailing. Everything is fine. Even though you may think it's not. Right, maybe you need to clear the air with someone. I want to have a look at the Moonology deck. Okay, let's have a look at this. Barbara, you are next, and then Sweeter, if you're there, and then Joe. Okay, believe in the impossible. Whatever you think you can't overcome or you can't achieve, you can achieve it. It's all about how you talk to yourself, okay? Adjustments are required in regards to your mental and your speech, okay? Okay, so we've got Barbara, Sweeter. If you do have a donated reading, I will do a little bit longer reading for you guys. It's $5 US. And the description has the PayPal link. Okay. Sweeter, Barbara, general reading. Sweeter, hold on. You will be next. Joe will be after Sweeter. Barbara, general reading. Please and thank you. I love it. Thank you for saying please and thank you. Very cute. Very cute. Okay. I just got the name Eddie. I don't think it's the Eddie that we all know and love. It's and I had a reading for someone called Ed, which I've completed, and then someone called Edward also then contacted me, someone I've known for a very long time, and then now I'm picking up Edward with you or Ed. Okay, so that may be significant. Barbara. Okay, let's have a look and see what's here. Thank you, Spirit. One more. Two more, Spirit saying, okay, we'll take those. You need to have some sort of more trust in yourself. There's a need to have a long, hard, deep look inside and in the mirror, okay? Moon energy is coming up. There's a need here. There's a reason I'm not pulling that card for whatever reason it is, okay? But it will tie these other two together. 7 and 6, 6 and 7. First of all, 6 and 7 came out in progression. So you are progressing. You are going through the story of the tarot right now. You are going through possibly a point in time where you need to have more trust that others will catch you when you fall, or if you're going to fall, or Spirit will help you. There's a need here to look at all different sides of yourself as well. And definitely moon energy. Let's pull some tarot. See, someone else just said Eddie as well. Something here about Ed or Eddie. Look at that, the moon. No way. Fear, illusions, and needing to do the shadow work on yourself. What's this card? Unity. Perhaps you're not, because this came out in the reverse. Perhaps you're not connecting with those you're supposed to right now, or you're not sure that you can trust certain people around you. Okay. And we got that moon energy that came out and that was on the split as well. Yeah, you definitely need to release yourself for some people. Who do you need to relook at and say, is this person benefiting my life or disrupting it? There's some disruption here. The devil in the reverse. So you definitely need to remove yourself. It is the number 1, this unity card. So it's like beginning new friendships or needing to look at new friendships that you need to possibly create, and you can create them. Yeah, there's a lot about Eddie, isn't there, in the last couple of days. You got the Sun. So there is like a new group of friendship you're possibly needing to gravitate towards. Remember to fill your own cup first. This may take some time to do the shadow work so that you will be a magnet to people who are supposed to be in your life, okay? Yeah, strength. So we've got double Leo and Capricorn here. I think you have a lot of strength to do the inner work that you need to do that moon work, okay? There's a lot of opportunity out here for you. So get curious about who you are as a person, or who you want to be, and who you are mainly first, or where you've been, where you are now, where you want to go towards. Do that healing work, okay? It's time to get stable because there's some instability here for you, okay? Yeah, manifest. Use your power. You have a lot of power with the Emperor and the Magician here. Yeah. Get on the right track on a mental level is the most important thing right now. Remove people from your life, and there's a new beginning here for you. So a lot of excitement, and that beginning, the collective at the beginning, watch that, because I think the Ace of Wands came out twice in that reading. There's a lot of resonance in the collective, so go back and watch that. I don't know if you were here in the first place, or if you did watch it, go watch it again, okay? Don't try and cut her off. All right, cut her off. Brandy, I'll put you on the list. I don't know if I'll get to you. We've got a very long list, guys. If you're on the list, on the free list, Sweeter is next. I'll just go back to Sweeter's question. I have, okay. So what is it you need to know to be the best version, the highest version of yourself? Changes definitely need to occur here, Sweeter. There is abundance to be taken, like there is, like the opportunity's there, but like what do you need to create? You need to rest. I know that. You need to definitely have a good rest. A rest from others. You're going through a spiritual awakening, Sweeter. You're going through where you're needing to look at your shadow side, and you may feel like, don't beat yourself up, but look at your shadow side and look at the things you need to change. Okay, things are definitely aligning for you, sweetheart. I'm feeling like a lot of happiness, a lot of abundance. It's time to, I mean, the collective was act, the time is now, or act now. But I want you to, before you do act on something, is to observe your situation, like have situational awareness. Observe what you're doing is right or wrong. There's something about good karma is coming in towards you, okay? But you need to be honest with yourself, and you need to look at those who are not honest around you. Because I feel that some person or some people that are around you that are not honest. The city of New York may be significant to you, okay? Use your intuition. You need to trust in yourself more about who is around you that is not good for you. And this is also taking your own mask off and being honest with yourself about who you are and what you want to become, or what you want to be, the sort of person you want to be. Joe is next. Between worlds, wow. You are going through a massive spiritual awakening. Continue. It may feel very lonely doing this, but you're on the right track, okay? There's massive blessings coming in for you, sweetheart. Don't ever think that, like, you're made perfect. We are all made perfect when we come into these human bodies, okay? We don't need anything more than we already can work with, so work with what you have. If you feel something is unfinished with someone, why is it unfinished? Put a line under it, energetically finish it. You don't have to feel like you have to finish it. That's why we're in Aquarius season, right? For the next, well, Aquarius is with us for 18 to 20 years. But that's why Aquarius is here, because, and it's wonderful that we don't have Capricorn in Pluto anymore, and that it's Aquarius time for anything that you feel is unfinished. Maybe it's because conditionally for the past 20 years we've been told you have to start what you finish, or you have to finish what you start. But it's finished, it's over. Draw a line under it, okay? And do the work to work hard on, be honest with yourself about what you want, because there's massive abundance coming in. There's massive abundance coming in for you. Build on what you have already learnt, okay? What lessons have been there. Joe, let's have a look and see for Joe. General for Joe. After Joe is Gemini Girly, if you're still there, Gemini, and then Malika. Okay, if anyone wants to donate, you can do so. It's $5 US. PayPal link is below. Let's have a look at Joe. Ooh, very nice. Haha, what is this all about? Hardships are coming to an end. The seeds you have sowed will be blooming soon. That's funny because it's sort of literal, isn't it? Okay. The seeds you have sown. So all the hard work you have done. There's something about your career. I may have said this before to you, but something about your career, or being offered something new within your career. All right, so the Sun Wheel says, and that's the card, it's really beautiful. It's the number 6, number 42 or 6. The sun is shining upon you, my friend. I heard Spirit just said the sun is shining upon you, and you're saying thank God. Make sure to catch your breath, Joe. You are in for an unexpected journey. And then as soon as I said that, I got this. Journey by moonlight. Something to do with the moon. The full moon, May the 12th. In Scorpio, there's something here about magic. Magical things. Believe in magic, this card is. Wow. Believe in magic. Make sure you catch your breath. You're in for an unexpected journey. Beginning of a new cycle. There's something really exciting coming in. Christmas. This is like the cycles, the seasons. Christmas, autumn, winter, right? Summer, spring. Believe in magic. Beginning a new cycle. Expect the wondrous to emerge. Miracles. Wow. Okay. So what is going on here? There's brand new things coming in. Excitement, adventure, new cycle. I feel that every single one of these cards are going to be very, very positive. Clear the past, heal the present. That's where lies your new journey. Rain. There's something about nourishment as well here. Nourishing yourself, nourishing. What was that card we had before? At the bottom of the deck. Mulch and manure. The number 26. Mulch and manure. Hardships are coming to an end. The seeds you sowed will be blooming soon. And then the water. Shout out to the heavens with happiness. Wow, what is this? Okay, let's just pull some tarot. What is going on here? So there's something coming in that's going to take you by surprise, I feel. What is this? What is this about? A rebirth, butterfly energy here as well. Seasons, cycles. You're entering a new cycle. Something about a cycle. A new cycle of change where you're able, yeah, a new road ahead. 3 of Wands. No more waiting. No more waiting. You've definitely done the healing. It's been a long time, I'm hearing. Okay, 10 of Cups. Happiness, family, ultimate happiness. A celebration. Hearing news. Children, my goodness, okay. We've got the Knight of Cups. So something new or someone new could be coming in. Could be to do with a child, I was just going to say. And then we got the Page of Pentacles. Could be to do with, yeah, just got a clarification there. It's time that whatever it is new that you're learning and that you, or even a new person. Wow, look at the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. The Chariot and the Fool. So whatever this new thing is, it's not really showing me very clearly whether it's a person. I just split the deck and we've got the Ace of Pentacles. I do feel it's more career related, where like you have an opportunity, and it may not be the career you're in or the job you're in. It may be like a business that you're doing, or a side business, or something you're interested in learning, because the Page of Pentacles is that learning energy, right? And you're on the right track. There's a lot of blessings here with this new start, or this new road, this new plan, this new cycle. I just keep being brought back to that word, cycles. Okay, very nice, very nice. All right. Really nice energy. Okay, Gemini girly or Malika. I will not be on for too much longer, guys. Another 40 minutes. I'm going to read the list out. Oh, I've only got 4 people on. There's no point in reading the list out. Thank you, Joe. And Gemini girly, Malika, Sarah, Queen. Any of those people are here. They can post. We've got, after that, Faya, Chocolate and Freedom. And what I want you to do, Chanley, is post your question, and then we'll do Chanley and Queen as well. I want to do these guys first because they've been moderating. So Queen and Chanley, post your questions. There's a lot of blessings coming in for a lot of people. Sean and I in love. Are you with this person currently? This person You definitely have a soul contact with them, just saying. I've got to really tidy up my table. It's the right dog's breakfast. Okay. You're on the right track. There may be some decisions that you need to make, Queen. So who is this person to you? Are you currently in a relationship with them? Okay. There's a lot of happiness and blessings coming in. I see like rainbow blessings, which is the abundance card in this deck. Let's pull some cards for Queen. Tell me who they are. Okay, nose connection as a teen. Okay. Three cards, please, Spirit. I think you've gone through a period of time where you've really been trying to, like, you've been doing a lot of soul work, you've been doing a lot of healing, you've done this alone. It hasn't been easy. You may have even released quite a few people from your life. You were stuck for a while. You have been supported by Spirit, though. Spirit's really helped you to be flexible. Things are lining up for you. Okay, let's have a look. There's big changes in your relationship with Sean. There might be good changes. Let's have a look and see. There's a need here for you to let your guard down, okay? Perhaps you're a little bit guarded by, for whatever reason. Maybe you've been through a lot of loss in regards to relationships and you're scared to go there. Or he has, maybe. So there's curiosity. Page of Swords. You're both very curious, or he's very curious about you. He could be a Gemini. Okay. Seven of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so we have Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. You're like thinking a lot about this, like, but you're thinking about it in a way like, what is this person trying to get from me, or take from me, or, you know, get out of me? Instead of just like, good things can happen to you, Queen. Okay, maybe this person is a blessing, right? So there's a need here to change your mindset, definitely. You need to get more grounded. I do feel that you need some healing in regards to, or working on your base chakra to build that foundation. Just get back on track and get grounded so that you're able to use your intuition. Okay. Yeah, you're waiting for him. You're waiting for him. Big changes. So I do feel he is moving closer to you, like he said. And there he is, coming in strong, passion, exciting energy, Sag energy, Sagittarius. We've got Leo here as well, Aries, with the Tower as well. Page of Cups, so there's romance and passion. Yeah, he's going to be very, like, you're going to be very, he's going to be very clear about how he feels about you, and he's going to be very not afraid to communicate that to you. Wow, two aces, Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, new beginnings with him. Stop worrying. What are you worried about? The opportunity's there and will be there, okay? Just don't, like, release any expectation, release any outcome story that you've got going, or either it will or it won't work. There's a need to release that, okay? And don't always be available, right? Don't always be available when he texts or messages. Like, don't always get back to him. That's not playing games. It's showing him that you're not sitting around waiting for that text or call, okay? The Judgment energy is on the bottom of the deck. It's time that you were not alone. Okay, this is good karma coming in towards you. I think you've done a lot of hard work on yourself anyway. Hi, Princess Leah. I will not get to you today, darling. Yeah, there's a need to set some boundaries here. Because you don't want to go down the path where you're clingy or needy or reliant upon him either, okay? Look at that. But there's also a fine line here where you need to let your guard down. So, yeah. Ooh. Okay. There's some fear. I'm seeing the moon energy. Wheel of Fortune. Put aside the worry and the fear, because this is a blessing. There is a lot of, like, growing into love, into care. I think that the boundary that you need to set with the Seven of Wands is your boundary in your thoughts. Excuse me. And how you communicate with yourself, okay? Make that your intention to think positively about this. You are moving in the right direction and he is coming towards you. Woohoo! Okay. Chanley, if you're there, post your question. Chanley, if you're there, post your question. Princess Leah, if you want to donate, I will do you next. The donation link is in the description. PayPal is only $5 guys. If you want to jump the queue, you know what to do. I don't think so, Queen. I think he's matured to a little different level there. Look at that rainbow blessings I was talking about. Chanley, post your question. Right, let's pull some cards for Chanley. I'm not using those ones at the moment because there's a lot of energy or others' energy. I've got to cleanse them. Okay, let's have a look. These cards seem to be saying a lot. Chanley, what's going on with you? There is a little bit of disruption energy here. Okay, there's a need to be very careful, either in what you're saying, how you're speaking to yourself, to others. There's like a fine line that you need to sort of walk on here, okay? Lippy Shri, hello. Hello, my traveling gypsy tarot, how are you? Okay, let's see what's coming up. So just be careful with your thought, your speech, how you connect with others. Okay, keep going forward. There's some sort of mountain here that you're feeling that is like looming ahead, and that you may feel that it's difficult to cross. Maybe it's the final Saturn challenge. Okay, I'm going to call it the Saturn challenge. I wish I'd thought about that 2 years ago. But anyway, yeah, take a risk. There's a need for you to take some sort of risk if you're going to attain something. It may not be as daunting as it seems when you actually do it and action something here. But there's definitely a need to, like, I got the word forward twice. And now another boat. So water. This is a paradox. Clear the airs at the bottom of the deck. You are protected by angels, just know that, okay? And support is around you in regards to that. This is a paradox because this card says take a risk, venture forward, and the next card says go slow and take your time. So you may be in the Two of Swords energy here where you're like, should I risk it or should I just be cautious and take my time? I would say right now, be cautious, but trust in yourself that you can achieve something, okay? And if you're feeling foggy in a mental level, needing to get your mind straight is the most important thing, okay? All is possible. Everything is smooth sailing. That boat again, I don't know if boats are significant, but all the cards that are coming out here as well, like there's a boat here. Where was it? Okay, let's pull some more. Why does, yeah, all is possible again at the bottom of the deck. Why is it saying to take a risk but then to go slow? Right, take a risk, venture forward, but go slow and take your time. Maybe you're in that Two of Swords energy. And look at that, another boat. What is going on? Okay. You're definitely you're definitely moving away from a difficult period. And if you feel that there is a mountain ahead that you can't cross, it's not going to be that daunting when you actually do that and risk it and push forward. That's what this is saying. So if you're thinking, should I go slow or should I take a risk? Spirit's saying, take a risk, okay? But get grounded first. Do some grounding work. Trust your intuition, right? Is it going to make you happy, this thing, or not? If it's not, and you know definitively it's not, then it's not. and you don't move forward, okay? You just go in a different direction. So use spirit to be your guide here. Ask your angels for guidance. And number one, put yourself first. Make sure that you are safe. Make sure you're secure. Independence and freedom is going to be very important to you, whatever this is. Yeah, stop giving energy, stop giving to others so much. You're overgiving, right? I don't know what your question was. I hope this is making sense. All right. Yeah, there's a lot of blessings for you too. You've got that blessings card. There's that Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So you may be like, should I or shouldn't I? Should I or shouldn't I? It's not going to be that hard when you actually go to action it. So take that risk, I would say. Okay? That fogged in card is just brain fog, needing to ground yourself. Okay, and needing to clear the air, possibly with someone else as well. But you are protected here. Everything is going to be fine. All right? Right. Let's regroup. Who's the next person? Gemini Girly was next, Malika and Sarah. But if none of you are here, we'll just move, we'll move forward. If you want to donate, you can do so. It's $5 and the link is in the description. It's PayPal. Pooja, I will not get to you today, but you can try tomorrow or you can donate. It's up to you. If Gemini, Malika and Sarah are not here, Faya is next, and then Chocolate, and then Freedom. Thank you, Queen. Faya, Chocolate, Freedom. I'll give you 30 seconds and then we'll just keep moving forward to the next people. Hey, Elaine. There's some really exciting news coming for someone. I'm just feeling like oh, maybe it's me. There's like some really exciting news, like a call, a letter, someone winning a competition. It's just something really amazing coming through here. I don't know what it is or who it's for. Okay. You need to rest, Elaine. You need to regroup, okay? Freedom, post your question. The list is closed. The free list is closed, okay? It's probably, I should have closed it a while ago, actually. But it's hard to know because you don't know if people are donating or not, okay? Let's have a look. Freedom. I just feel a lot of releasing energy today. I feel that a lot of us need to just really have a good hard look at what we want, what's going to make us happy, if we're currently happy, if we're not happy, why we're not happy. There's a lot of why questions that we may be asking ourselves, okay? But on a flip side, there's a new start coming as well. Thank you, Taka. You'll be after Queen and Freedom. Okay, so Freedom, what's happening with Freedom? Whatever comes out, let's have a look and see. I love this whatever comes out thing. I wish everyone did that. All right, we got a new start coming. Wonderful. I'm going to say the new moon's just happened, but I feel it's more like by the beginning of June, you'll really start to see things moving forward for you. Remember right now, Freedom, that nothing is like set in stone. You can change it. You can manipulate things to your own advantage. I feel this is like finances possibly as well, in career. Bring love into a situation. I do feel some sort of connection with someone. I should have said that before, but I did feel that before. Freedom. I feel that there is definitely a new beginning coming in love for you, whether it's with a current relationship or with a new person. There's like a new start, like a new lease of life for you. Yeah, look at that, new life. New life with a new person, or if you're in an existing relationship, freedom, I feel that it's like a level up. Maybe you're going to move in together or get married, or maybe there's a lot more romance coming into your relationship. So I don't know if you're married or not. Look at this, blessed. You are blessed. There's a lot of blessings coming in. Don't think whatever's happening right now, if there's any difficulties, that like it's the way it's always going to be. It's not, okay? The beginning of June, the new moon in June is going to be very significant for you. Maybe you will meet someone if you're single around that time, okay? But the new moon's very significant. Actually, all of 2025 for you, the new moons. But there's something about love here. Look at this. Rainbow blessings. Blessings in love or relationships with others. So I do feel very, very strongly that you have either a new person coming in if you're single, or a very much so of an upgrade in your life with your current relationship. And it's going to be beautiful. I'm also seeing children. So I don't know if you have children or if you want children. But it's like, I'm seeing the rabbit spirit in this deck, so we'll shuffle that in a second. Look at that, the pregnancy card. Oh my goodness. Okay, what is going on? I think that if you want a child with your partner, it's very possible, okay? There's a huge new cycle, like it's massive coming in for you, Aries, Libra, and Taurus energy. You may be undecided if you want to get pregnant or not. If you do get pregnant and you do decide to have a child, this child is going to be like a massive blessing in your life. You've got the Ten of Pentacles. There's also some sort of decision you need to make financially, possibly, that's going to put you on a completely new path, but it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Okay, huge. Okay, huge. With either definitely to do with money, career, you or your partners, where you live, and you know, how you view money as well. I want to say, even if you don't have a lot, you just may just be super happy and feel that you're abundant in so many other areas. There's a lot of strength coming, a lot of information coming in August. If you're not wanting to get pregnant, just be very careful, because you could find out in August that you are pregnant, okay? It's very, very, show me an ace if that is what's going on. But there's a lot of strength here. You could be traveling in August. There's a level up in your relationship. You could be getting engaged in August, okay? Travel is highly indicated. What have you planned? Have you planned a trip? Just know that the person that you're with is your twin flame, okay? There could be a Sag, Aries, or Leo. Look at this. Wow. Love is definitely the highlight of this year. There's a lot of reciprocity, equalness, romance. This is your person. Congratulations. Wow, the wheel. Oh my God. Right, you may not want to have children. You may have some sort of negative mindset about wanting to have a child, but it's available for you, okay? You've got a lot of good fortune coming towards you. Like, you can't see it yet. I don't think any of us can see the good fortune that's coming in, that Jupiter's going to bring from the 8th of June for the next 18 months, but it will change your life. It will change all of our lives. All comes back to your mindset, guys, if it's what you want. Taka fan, post your first question. Tiara, if you like, you can. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. But let me know. And also, Taka is first, so we'll just do Taka's reading. Toka fan, post your first question, my lovely. Haven't seen you for a while. Actually, Freedom, I was going to pull one of these cards because I saw the rabbit spirit. That's right. Spirit saying, don't forget to bring a message from me. From these cards. Taka fan. Right, bottom of the deck, let it shine. Wow, there's a lot coming out for you. A lot of blessings there. Freedom. Tokafan, post your first question. Jay's thoughts after he hung out with me at work today. He even gave me a ride. He's a work crush. That's okay. All right, let's have a look, Taka. What do you need to know in relation to this person she's interested in? Ooh, things are going to start getting a little bit interesting. When you accept who you are, there's something here about accepting yourself for your faults as you see them, for, you know, there's a lot of things we can change about ourselves, a majority of the things, especially mentally, right, emotionally, spiritually. Maybe there's some things physically that you can't change or you wish you could, but you need to accept yourself for who you are and surrender to that, okay? Don't think that, like, some sort of thing that you have about you he's not going to like or something like that. Like, you need to really accept yourself. So whatever that means to you, okay? Could have something to do with your hands or your face. Patience. The need to be patient with this. Need to hold on. Get in alignment. So while you're being patient, get aligned. Do a nice full body chakra meditation. Ground yourself. Get outside in nature. Be kind. I just heard, okay? Freedom is really important here. Freedom is important to you. Stability, Ganesh. I didn't know I had this card in this deck. This is beautiful. I've got a little Ganesh statue. Maybe you're Hindu, okay? But we have freedom and stability will come through alignment, being patient. Okay. I feel that, first of all, you definitely need to do some sort of grounding or a chakra meditation to balance your energy because it's a little bit scattered, okay? Okay, let me just clarify these because this is about, I feel this top row is about him and the bottom row is more so about you, especially these two cards as well. This is like, if you're feeling like, you're a little bit out of control within your energy, you definitely need to do a meditation and align your energy, okay? Align your chakras. That's all I want to say about that. And also, your freedom and independence, happiness and peace mainly, lies in you being happy, stable in yourself and having freedom and independence. There's nothing more alluring to a masculine than seeing a woman who is confident and completely accepting of herself, okay? So that is your most important message here, I feel. What is going to happen with the relationship? Post your second question. What's happening with this relationship? Kindness is important. Going out, wow, so there's some sort of like date here. Going out with friends, work colleagues, possibly friends. Wow, look at this, the lovers. So it actually looks like this could literally turn into something. How exciting. Okay. New love, beautiful. This could be your twin flame. We have the Eight of Pentacles because at the bottom of the deck. So this will turn into love, right? This will turn into a relationship, a possible committed relationship, very strong twin flame energy. What's their next actions? Let's have a look and see what their next actions could be. I'm going to use a different deck, and it's going to be this one, all right? This is the Crystal Visions deck. I haven't used it for a while. It's very beautiful. Wow, that one wants to come out. I don't know if he is a fire sign. I don't know if he told me. I can't remember. Sag, Aries, Leo. A lot of passion here. He's mature. There's a lot of maturity here. I think he's very romantic. And Sagittarians are very romantic if he's a Sagittarius. I don't know if you know. I will, thank you. I will, cookies. Okay, he's a Scorpio. There's a lot of romantic energy here, but there's a lot of maturity. He's very, I'm seeing his character, like he's very independent. He's very sure of himself. There's a mature energy about him, and possibly quite spiritual, to be honest. Next, actions. Right now, he's a little bit unclear how he feels. He's trying to figure out, because he's mature, he's figuring out whether it's lust or whether it's like attraction in I could see myself with this person as a life mate energy. So he's mature enough to try like to look at that, right? Which is really good. He puts you on a pedestal. Thank you, Cookie. I feel he sees you, like, he sees himself as like a protector, and he may have always been like that, okay? Like, this is like part of his character as far as you go, okay? He's very spiritual. So you probably don't know it yet, or you may know it, but he's extremely spiritual. So literally, he could wear certain necklaces or like beads or bracelets like this one. He could like, I mean, not in a superficial way. This is like, he really does believe. So he has a very strong belief in God, in something, okay? Page of Wands. So he sees you as, he's got like, he sees you like a fragile flower. How can I explain it, okay? He does see that he could grow with you as you grow. So you're younger than him, right? Okay, let's have a look. Yes, Three of Pentacles. So this is, you have a soul contract with this person. Tiara, post your question. Next, actions. I think it's just, you need to be a little patient here, okay? I think the communication is coming in. He's just trying to figure himself out and how he feels, because he puts you on a pedestal. So he thinks enough about you to not rush in, okay? He's looking at why he feels how he feels about you right now. Instead of just rushing in with like lust and passion, he's setting some boundaries with himself. So it may take a little bit of time. Continue to do whatever you're doing because you're doing the right thing. But he is going to be communicating like, do you want to go out, whatever. I feel that he has either lost his mother, or he's been going through a loss. Could be a family loss in the recent past. He may be dealing with that. Or he's been through a very difficult relationship in the past that he's, not that he's not over it, he just doesn't want to get himself, he wants to get to know you, right? Tiara is next. Post your question. Oh, you already have. Will the Leo and I get married and have a baby? Let's have a look and see, Tiara. Okay, what's here for Tiara? I'm going to use the same deck because he's such a beautiful deck. Okay, yes. Yes, 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 Tiara. Okay. Wow, that came out with a yes, like straight away. Thank you, Queen, I did. Hold on a second. Sorry. Okay. Be careful with your communication with each other. That's all I would say. One of you, I feel, wants to commit or will want to commit sooner than the other. So you may have arguments about that. Like when it gets to, like you said, like, will we get married and have children? Well, I do see marriage for you guys, but there's a need to be patient. I feel it's more on your part that you need to be patient with him. Like when he's ready, he will ask you, but there's no point in having arguments with it, because if you start arguing about when are you going to commit to me, etc., etc., that's when there's a possibility he could walk away, okay? So you have to be very careful because you don't want to be on your own. Have a think about that, okay? You don't want to lose this guy, so just make sure that you're being very careful when you want to start thinking about committing and stuff, that you're not arguing, well, are we going to get married? Are we going to have children? What, you know, because he could like just decide that, is that what he wants then, right? You need to be patient here, okay? Stay in your spiritual zone. Make sure you're speaking to your angels and your guides. Get information from them. Ask them to support you with your growth in life. And I always say, even though I've been with my partner for 13 years, I even say to Spirit all the time, well, not all the time, but I say, Spirit, if I'm not supposed to be with this person, please show me, give me a sign, make something happen. And if I am, show me beautiful signs. And I get the beautiful signs all the time. So I'm really lucky with that and grateful. Okay. 10 of Cups. Wow. Will you get married and have a child? Look at this card. And she's there holding a baby. Water, emotion, beautiful. The sun, another baby. Well, actually, there is a baby in this card. You'll have more than one child, okay? And look at that. The 2 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So it's a yes, but you need to be patient. You can't, like, rush that. He will ask you to marry him. You will have a baby. You will get married when the time is right, okay? And cookies is last, and then I'm going to leave the feed, okay? Thank you, Queen. Yeah, I've got this dragon's blood sage. It's just basically, you know, it's a bit of a mimic, really. They just use colours and stuff and incense, what they use for the dragon's blood incense. It's a bit of a gimmick, but I like the smell of it, so whatever. All right. Okay, cookies, your last. Post your question. And we will finish the feed for today, the live. Sorry, we'll finish the live for today. Sorry if you did not get your question answered, but unfortunately, I can't stay on here all day. And I've got quite a lot of private readings to get through. Okay. What is JP's feelings, this situation, and my boss's behaviour? What is JP's feelings towards the situation? Okay. I mean, I really do feel a strong connection with you and JP. I really do feel that things will go well with him. He puts you on a pedestal. I think that he thinks that your boss is being deceitful. Your boss is lying. Your boss is not being fair. This is what he feels. This is what JP feels about this situation. You're probably picking up on that as well. But he feels like a very much sense of like he would like to see you happy at work, apart from this, right? So he really feels like you're being, I can't say that word, Spirit, effed over, right? And he feels that it's not fair, and he sees what's going on. I hope this is making sense to you. So this is a jealousy and envy card. He puts you on a pedestal and he sees that there's some sort of hiding, getting away with things going on, not being very nice to you, possibly. Yeah. So he sees all this. He sees what's going on. Okay. He sees what's going on. Thank you, Queen. He sees what's going on. He'd love to offer you support. Like if he sees, basically, if he sees that you're lagging or lacking, or that you're like, it's really affecting you, he's going to offer you a lot of support. And he's there for support, I do feel. Okay? If you want it. I do feel this relationship's going to turn into something like romantic as well. I really do. Okay. I wouldn't make any like major decisions right now. He knows what's going on. He sees it. Okay. No, he doesn't think negatively of you. He wants to support you, Cookie. Okay, I'm going to go. Thank you guys for being on. Sorry if I didn't get to everybody. I know there's a lot of people I didn't get to, but I will be on tomorrow, same time. And I will be on Sunday as well, same time. What day is it? Oh, hold on a second. Yeah, I'll be on Saturday. It's Friday night, isn't it? So I'll be on Saturday night and Sunday night. Will be not two more lives. You've got 2 days as well to take advantage of that 50% readings. Okay, so send me an email. Thanks, guys, and I'll see you later. Thank you.